Deep in the Atlantic Ocean is a sea unlike any other, the Sargasso Sea. It doesn't have beaches or borders made of land like other seas. Instead, its edges are shaped by ocean currents, like the Gulf Stream on one side and the Canary Current on another. What makes the Sargasso Sea so unique is the golden-brown seaweed called Sargassum that floats on its surface. Most seaweed needs to stick to rocks or the ocean floor to grow, but Sargassum is different. It floats freely, thanks to tiny, berry-like bubbles that keep it above water. These floating mats of seaweed stretch for miles, forming a kind of forest on the sea. This floating forest is full of life. Baby sea turtles hide in the seaweed, using it for food and protection as they grow. Tiny creatures like crabs and fish live in the tangled patches, finding shelter and safety there. Even larger animals like eels and marlins rely on the Sargasso Sea for breeding. Migrating whales, tuna, and seabirds also stop here on their long journeys across the ocean. The Sargasso Sea isn't just fascinating because of what's on the surface. Beneath the seaweed, the water is incredibly deep, up to 23,000 feet in some places. While much of the deeper waters are quiet and barren, the floating seaweed supports a thriving ecosystem. Sailors have known about the Sargasso Sea for centuries. Christopher Columbus even wrote about it during his first trip to the Americas in 1492. Back then, some sailors were afraid they'd get stuck in the seaweed, but that was just a myth. Today, the Sargasso Sea is still a wonder, showing us how life can thrive in even the most unusual places.